Trading survivors. Alright, there's an airdrop there. I think I'm gonna get that. I mean, yeah, this took some damage. I bet it's scrap. I bet that's scrap. But I'm not gonna do questing today because it's later. It's noon already. Not gonna be a very productive quest day. So I'm gonna do building. This airdrop is in the opposite direction of the quests. And it's gonna be crap. So I can go there, get the crap, and then come back, put the crap at the base. Oh, this is a mini forest, okay. Got it. There it is. Crap. Well, whatever. Didn't even check how many levels I got during Horde Night. I didn't see myself leveling a single time, which is not to say that it didn't happen, it's just to say that I was very busy. The sign of a good Horde Night. If you don't know how many times you leveled up, if you haven't seen a single level up, it was a good Horde Night. Well, part of it being good is that I screwed up, but still. Okay. I had even forgotten I had a nail gun. Going for the claw hammer. Keep this. Sell. Keep this. Yes. Sell. Yeah. Oh, I have to drop the hops. Okay. And okay. Incline fillers and incline. But I'm going with yeah, I'm going with wedges instead. Smooth frames are taking damage from the bike. Okay. So what I want to do is I think this has to be aligned. So I'm gonna use pillar 50s, yes, 6 of them, and then 4 of these across the top, and then 4 of these on the side of the ramp. And should actually have left a thing to mark the location. Okay, so this is where the ramp is. This is where the arches will go, and here is where the pillars will go. 1, 2, 3, and same here. 1, 2, 3. That's fine. And then we go like this. Okay. The arches go like this. And I'm hoping I can go with the mini bike from one to the other without doing damage to any blocks. Right. Now wedges. So this is 4 high. So I'm gonna need so it's 4 tips, and that's just the upper part. I have no tips. I have wedges, and I need 4 of them as well. That means just 2 more here. Okay. Wedges and tips, because it goes like this. Yeah. So we have the wedges, and then the tips. Oh, I forgot to multiply by 4. So actually, had 4, 12 more, and the tips, 12 more as well. Now the thing is, if I want to make it going smoothly going down, I need the same amount again. Except on the ground level, I'm gonna save on the tips. So I think it's gonna be 12 tips. That's correct. No, it's the other way around. It's gonna be 12 wedges and 16 tips, I believe. Right. So this is the first one. Oh shit! I forgot. Make one more. Yeah. Wedge and tip. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4 is the last 2. Right? 6 frames here. So it starts here. And it continues with this guy here. did I miscount this? Gotta make 12. I don't think I miscounted it because the way this is supposed to go is like this. Or I could use a ramp incline. Yeah, the wedge is thick. If I use an incline instead of a wedge, then I don't need double blocks. I can do it with single blocks. Yeah, I should have used the incline. Is this correct? It is. And then the next one goes like this. The tips go like this. Yeah, I usually make this out of inclines and then it's much thinner than this. So be it. This one are gonna go like this. The next ones are going to be like this. Right. And here. This thing might collapse. Let's make sure it's not gonna collapse. Because those blocks are now structural supports. I should probably do these blocks first. And these ones. And finally, okay, it's fine enough. Good enough for me. Okay, that worked. So next we have to consider the battlements here. And just a second, mouse is stuck. Next we have to consider the battlements. Okay. Now we don't need to copy this model because this is going to break when I moved stuff around here. It's not going to be perfectly aligned anymore. Then again, I often shoot from here, which is not perfectly aligned, instead of here, because this can only shoot perfectly aligned. Let's get wood frames so I can count. So this is 12, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe I should do the corner tower first. big chance of that. And the other thing about the battlement, it's just one to the front. Okay. The thing is here. Okay. Whatever you want. So I'm gonna have something like this. Wow. Mouse is really stuck today. I'm gonna have something like this, and of course, so the thing is, if I have some block coming out here, right? So this is a half block here. It's a half block on this side, so like there is a small opening here. And that being the case, cannot place anything here, but I can place things here. I cannot, okay, this is gonna be okay, I can use this thing here and just place frames here. Yeah, I think frame's gonna work. Well. I thought I had frames here. Huh. So if I do on face here, yeah. This is, suppose I should make too high at the beginning. Start too high and then do something else. Then I can do it. Then I can connect the frames with the tower. It'd be nice to have a way of getting up there and like having, yeah, I can really have this go out like a tower more than a simple, more than just a battlement, but like really get a fort on that place. So let me consider this thing here. Because I want, as I said, I want this thing aligned one more to the side. I don't want this starting here. So I'll actually have these wedge tips. It's too high, so that's 4. And what's below? Below it is just 1. Because I cannot place the other block here, otherwise I don't have a ground. And the way that's gonna work, so the tower is there. So it starts here, for example. Yeah. It has a section here. Yeah, this is the part that it doesn't have anything. So actually starts here. It's here. Even better yet. The one on the underneath. Yeah. So these two blocks connect outside, and you have to go through here. Looks like that's the case. Or not. I have to imagine like this is the corner, right? This is the corner. So no, so it starts with a block on this section, which does not exist. And on this section, it goes, instead of aligning here, it's going to align here. So actually it's this block. I know it doesn't, not making a lot of sense to you guys now, I know it. Might even be wrong because I'm having trouble of figuring this out exactly how I want it. So let's say, now this is the same level. Then this is aligned with the incline. It's outside, okay. It's aligned with the incline, and then here is where this block would be. And from here to here. No, because that's really not working out. Okay, let's think of it of another way. This block has to be outside because I want this one off. This is exactly, this is on the diagonal immediately afterwards. I want like it to be 2 blocks away. So with this alignment on that edge, it's going to be like this has to be out, and then the hatch is here. This is the center. So let's make this thing here. Okay. Okay, this is the center. This guy here is the center. We have the center here. And this way and this way are the walls, exactly. So yes, this is the correct block. And I have the center, and then I have one, and then I have the edge. But do I want the edge like this? I think I don't. I could make this just a wood bar actually, and half block underneath, going two out here, and same thing here. This is the wall, and this is how it go. It could go like iron bar, and then go out. But we have to remember there is the battlement. So the battlement would be like here. It's a half block here. So what seems to make most sense is to have a full block, or actually an arrow slit on the ground. And then a quarter block. A quarter block, and then the iron bar. Let's try that out. And it's, yeah, again. So from this block on diagonal 1, 2 out. So 1, 2. So this is where I want to place the thing. We'll place an arrow slit, and let's advance it. Yeah, we'll place an arrow slit like this, because the battlement comes here. Right? The battlement comes here. And on the next block, in which direction? Diagonal, yes. So this block is not the tip anymore. And what is this block underneath? I have a half block here. It cuts the line of sight. I could have an arrow slit. No, the arrow slits would be facing outwards, not inwards. That's why I placed a half block there. Where are the wood bars? Nope. I want the centered ones, surprisingly. The centered one sucks. But in this case, so I want a quarter block, but I don't have access to a quarter block. Only the side-centered one, and it's not that one I want. The one I want is this guy. And the fun pimps are sons of bitches for not giving that block to me. So what do I do? This is so... And it's like they do this just to piss people off, no? Yeah, it's here. So the wood bar would go like this. And then here on this corner is where I would want the the quarter block. I'm gonna place a pole there. Okay, the quarter block would fill everything. The quarter block would like connect this, because then here you have the battlement, so you have a half block there. And I think it's half block all the way through. No, sometimes it's elevated. Yeah, but I'll figure out exactly which block is gonna go there later. But the thing is, it's one side, 2 blocks, and it's gonna be same thing here. So it's 2 blocks for the tower, right? 2 blocks for yeah, 1, 2. Okay, and then things become like it from that point on things are fine. Craft an arrow slit and craft another pole. And craft another wood bar. So this arrow slit will go like this. And the pole will go, come on, here. And here I have the half block. Half block, and then there are bars. And then it completes the circle here. Okay. So that gives me a much better angle on the side because the battlement is here. Now that we have that, these are exactly 3 blocks. So I think it's gonna be difficult to make the be able to use arches at all, but then it's gonna block here. I don't have space for archers. I don't have 2 blocks in the middle. Just 1 block in the middle. So if I place an arch here, it's gonna block line of sight here. And of course, if I have the So the arch goes here. There's nothing there, right? Yeah, there are full blocks between arches. So this is a full block, this is an arch, this is an arch. But I have an arch here, and I have an arch here, and then I don't have full blocks. It's gonna have to work. So let's get a couple of half blocks. 4 half blocks, 1 wedge tip. Wrong orientation, so let's do this thing again. Roaming hard. Actually, they have already passed. They're just now milling about. And in the middle, okay, there's something I got wrong here, but let me get the roaming horde. Track them. Five points, so I level up 4 times. Or maybe I leveled up 2 times and didn't spend the points I already had. I think that's more likely. I leveled up 2 times and I had a bunch of points. Ended up not using them. This is tempting. Okay. What? Let's get the healing factor, pain tolerance, and heavy armor. I think that's the best way to start. Okay. Let me look again. Oh, this is... No, this is correct. So I have the arch. On top of the arch, I have a half block. That's not what I did. I put the blocks outside. Here. And that's why I couldn't place the wedge tip. No, this is not supposed to be here. I can actually copy this rotation. Yeah, so it's like here and here. And then this goes in the middle. So I have this kind of block protected by a barrier. I think I can work like this, yes.
Just to let you folks know that Trader Joel's will be closing soon.
Alright. So I can throw things here, I can fire arrows. It does take my angle here, but I can just move. Then I have all the angle I need. I have some protection here. Yeah. This would work better as plates, you know? You can get further out. I mean, to shoot down anyway. And here I cannot really shoot down. A plate I would get a little bit more angle. Problem is that the plates doesn't have the size of anything. I think even the pole doesn't have the size of a plate. Yeah. And I can also go here. Molotovs. It's fine. If I were to make a tower here, the problem with the tower here is just that it's not gonna work really. So 2 out is like here, so the tower will start here. And like it will start here and then turn. Like I have 2 blocks. So this is the first that is straight, and then the wedge, and then so this is the weird block, this is the straight, and then the wedge would come here. So wedge like this. So it's a wedge, then ramp, then wedge, then ramp. So 1, 2. This is where the hatch will be. This is the center. Not gonna be a very good tower, but I can make it. Yeah. If this is the center, then it's not gonna be the iron bar is here. It's not gonna have an iron bar here. But the alternative is me if having the tower be here. So if this is the center here, it would close around there, I think. Yeah, the center, then... So if this is the center, how many blocks off the center? I have a center here. So I have a center here. So it's 1, 2, 3. The wood bar is 3 blocks away from the center. So if I make this the center, one, two, three. This is where the wood bars would be. Except one to the side. No. It's the third block, yes. Come on. 1, 2, 3. So yes, the center, after the center 3. So this would be a half block. Like here. and then it closes on this side. If I make the center here, then this is the half block. And corner. Center should be 2 blocks in that direction. Oh, 1 inside here and 2. That thing would be the center. That block would be the center if I make a tower on this side. If that's the center, then it's 1, 2, 3. Yes, this is exactly where it will be. I mean, it works. It works. It's a little bizarre, but it works. I have something like this. Well, arrow slit, half block, pole on iron bar. So half block, arrow slit, wood bar, I suppose. What's this? Oh, that's the I was looking at like there's something on my monitor. It's actually just the spotlight of the trader. So connected, I want to place arrow slit. It's going to be with this orientation here. And the half block's not going to be this, it's going to be the other one. So it goes like this, and the pole is exactly there. And then no, the pole is not there at all. At all. The bar goes here. Oh, actually the pole is exactly there, because it's supposed to be bigger. If it's a quarter block, and then it closes here exactly. All right. So yeah, I was computing the center. Yeah, if this was the corner, then the center would be here. Yeah. Tower on that corner will be placed differently. Will be placed towards this direction instead towards that direction. But because of the gate here, I need to place this guy here in that direction. So this doesn't actually exist. What I have is the wedge tip. So the wedge tip goes like this. Okay, make a bunch of them because I'm gonna need it. Yeah, so center is in one direction, and then I have other directions here, but at the corner I use the same thing I use for the center. I think this corner here doesn't make much sense. Ah, you. Come on, game. Yeah, I think then every other is gonna be in that direction. Which is this rotation here. Right. Now on face. Like that. This guys really should be in this direction. This is the wedge. This is the would-be center. This is off center, so maybe I can place the hedge here. Okay, open throw molotovs there. But this would be the center. Fire arrows in this direction. I think it has to be like this indeed. This is a wedge. Which is equivalent to this. And the next one is gonna be the ramp. I'm still gonna use this because here it only makes sense to have the arrow slit. Whereas here it makes sense to have this one. And then is the wedge tip. That there might be useful. Oh, the windows, nice. This can actually be useful somehow. So the wedge, not the wedge, the ramp. It's not a ramp. The ramp goes like this. The slits go like this. Well, what? Let's make the half block here and place it in the center one. And face. And then maybe the wedge tip can go on face as well. Or auto. Not auto. Not on face. I hate that shit. Do I have any here that is still... I haven't placed any here yet. This is one of them? No, this is one of them. Yes, this is one of them. Yeah, so that one is there. And then this one is rotated. And the wood bar is gonna go right here. Right. So wedge tips 4. Oh, I have 1, so 3. Gonna need more. This is wedge tip, so 4 as well here. As this one goes like this. Too high. Too high. And then make it on face. Oh, there's 4 here as well. Let's see. 4 and 4, yes. Yes, 4 and 4. And I can even... get the wood ramp inclines. I don't have enough wood ramp inclines, so I'll have to make them. Make an entrance here, perhaps. I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna put ramparts there, and this thing is gonna be in the way of the rampart, but the battlement. But this part is not that important. And there's gonna be a tower here, so it's gonna be pushing that direction. Yes, let's face it. Yay. And unface it. There. So this tower is complete. Now here, I'm gonna make 2 arches, 3, that's 2 of these, 3 of these, and 1 tip. Enlarge there. Enlarge there. On the half blocks. That can be copied. And for the tip as well. It's half block, tip, half block. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, of course it's 6. 12. So I make the top out of, yeah. So 16 of these. And then there are the ramps. I think only 3 ramps are needed really. Because then the ramp aligns with this guy here. They could be inclines actually. So there's only wood inclines, so never mind. Oh, okay, no, that was correct. 8. The ramps then is 6. 3 on each side. Okay. So window right there. I'll face it. Excellent angle here. Yeah, this is how the towers were supposed to be on that side, because then you really have the angle all the way underneath the base. Yeah, I wish I had made it like this. I think I'm gonna, yeah, I think I'm gonna make changes there. I really don't want to remake this tower, but I think could at least replace the full block with just a plate. That will give me a lot more line of sight. Yes, here. Blood. Why did I make a drawbridge complete with blood? This is a player block. It's not present in any POI. I mean, it feels like it should go all the way up, but on the other hand, I mean, if you look like a little bit more to this side, then it feels like it's part of the battlement. Of course, zombie can come climb up here like this. Oh, I do need to go a way to get on top of this guy. And this, okay, 5, 6, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 5 is the height of this guy. So if I, even if I make a bridge coming from here, it's gonna be one low. So how do I want this? I can make just battlement style like this, single line of shot here, like I have there. Or I can make like go out 2 blocks away and then have something more sophisticated. I don't know. Because then that basically will mean, oh, put iron bars here. Yes, iron bars will be the best. In fact, I'm using iron bars there because it's just not, you can't, like, if I have a thing here, I cannot like bend over the um, the plate to shoot down, which you would be able to do in real life. So that's why that has to be an iron bar, cannot be a plate, because I cannot bend over it. But on the other hand, realistically, this guy is going to be mostly decorative. So I can make a battlement here. But what would I make? Because it's 6 blocks, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you see the problem? If I finish here, it's not aligned evenly. But let's see, if I make this the center, so 1, 2, then 3 and 4, and empty the corners. Maybe I can put the, yeah, I can place this guy at the corner and leave it empty next to the protection. Because it is even numbered. Arrow slits. It's morning, which means this episode is already going a long time. Okay, let's make 4 arches. This I can make. And then we need 4 on top of the arches. I don't think I want the arrow slits. So in the center is going to be 2 of these. I might have all the blocks I need. So the arches are going to go like this. One here and one here. And the very same thing at the other edge. One here and one here. And then we have the half stone blocks. Yeah, like this. these guys, and I'm gonna even copy the location here for easy. I have to make an access there. Not gonna go up from here. So you know what? Yeah, yeah. This is exactly what this is exactly what I'm gonna do. Uh-huh. This is gonna be interesting. This is gonna be interesting. So 2 blocks here and then 1 on each corner. So half blocks. Let's say if I try to make a tower here. So if I make this the wedge on the outside, is there a wedge on the outside? Yes. No. The wedge is on the inside. So it will have to be an incline, but I can do an incline. The incline will finish here. But the incline finishes on a wedge. That's a problem. So instead, oh, only concrete. Okay, but I want to make these blocks because I can then make like a corner and then turn around and make the same thing on this side. Because if zombies come here, I can fight them from this place. And that's why there shouldn't be a ladder from here to here. Like this is the first, so on the a traditional castle design, not gonna consider a gatehouse. You could have a gatehouse, but I have, we'll have portcullis or something like that. So let's say I have a portcullis, which is those iron bars. I drop them from here, and then I have a space here, and another portcullis there. And all over the top, I have like, I have a room here. This is all close up here. I have a room and with holes, mortar holes they're called, on the ground where people throw stones and burning oil on the people who have breached the first portcullis and now have to break another portcullis. So that's the gatehouse. And I don't have a gate. If the if I had some sort of gate that some sort of door, 4 wide door, if the garage door was 4 wide, sure, I would do that. Place a gate here, place the garage door, get the room, make a whole gatehouse, place another garage door, and do the whole thing up here. Okay, but no, I don't have a gatehouse, so um, actually that's not the gatehouse, that's the Barbican. The Barbican will be this. I have just a gate here. So, but whether we have the Barbican or not, or gatehouse or not, once the people breach the first line of defense, um, there is a second door they have to breach from the inside, because now they are in a walled environment, and it's the second door is usually made in such a way that people don't have a space to bring a ram against it. So from this side here, if I have a portcullis, they can bring a ram and they have a room to use the ram here. But then I can like have a wall here, and the next gate is here. So they don't have a lot of space to use this RAM, and it's not in line with the first gate. It's offline. Doesn't need to be at 90 degrees. It can be just offline. For example, if the second gate was in that position, right, on that on that block there, say the gate is beside it, okay, and you have this wall here, so they don't have a lot of space from here to here to bring a ram and bash this door because it's off center, and this will be just a solid wall. And while they are here, people throw stuff at them from the top of the fences, including the gate, which you get to not from the entrance, but from behind for the protections, so that they can just storm the gate here. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do something here on top. Let's in fact get the pieces. So 2 of these, and then 4 arches, right? And the half blocks are 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 half blocks. I have this here and here and here, so I can use this to throw arrows or drop molotovs on anyone there. And I have some protection here, and since I'm gonna have this thing here, turn around, can even extend the protection a little bit, but I don't think so. And that's on that side.
Trader Joel's is now open.
On the other side, you have like the same thing here. So actually to have space here. So it's arch and arch and arch and arch. And then this has to go to the other. Yeah. Well, here, 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 and here. At the center. Yeah, never works. So same thing here. And then, of course, this is going to be the path there. I can close it here, 2 round blocks. Here, let's make think it's better to have it all the way through. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, and stairs. Because this block here is gonna be the battlement. So if the battlement is here, 1, 2, 3, 4. I need to go down here, yes. So I made 1, make 3 more. And then the stairs. because the battlement's coming here. I will have to break the block underneath to have line of sight to that place. So these are round blocks. I'm gonna go here and here, and on top as well. I have to get some concrete. I want to make mortar blocks, and I want to make mortar blocks. How many? Yeah, it's just on the sides. 1, 2, 3. 3 quarter blocks. And let's make 8 round blocks. 3 quarter blocks, 8 round blocks. Well, I hope I remember that. Day 23. Trader responds on day 25. So 2 days, but today is going to be a quest day. So yeah, a very long episode. This thing is going to get completed at another time. I'm going to out questing now, but I think I have like yeah. So you think this is going to be round here. We'll probably have something there. Yeah, it's going to be round here and here, so it goes out a little bit further from center. I think I could do this without round blocks. Just make it go 2 out instead of 1. Because then I have a wedge. Oh, but the wedges are always on the inside, never on the outside. Well, these are okay. I think I can do this. I think it's not yeah. It's almost 90 minutes of video. A full day. But I really think at least this much we should check out. So it will be 2 wedges. The problem with the wedge is that the upper part, I don't have an up. No, I have the incline, I do. In fact, I have an incline here. So I can make one other incline. And then there is the ramp. It's the ramp that I really don't have a good solution for. Yeah. Not gonna look completely the on face maybe? No. The on face of the wedge is so bizarre. Makes no sense to me. Not yet. Yes, like this. So the wedge would go like this. And the other one, I think think I actually seen the other one already and went right past it. It's the opposite of this one. Yes, the other one is like that. And then the ramps. No, the only thing that works is the ramp tip. Yeah, that's why I couldn't make it. Okay, now I remember. Okay, then 4 of these blocks for no, 8 rounds and quarter blocks. Gonna make 8 quarter blocks. Gonna have a lot of quarter blocks. To use. I don't know what. Gonna place this here. This. I'm gonna eat on the corn. Oh, I have the claw hammer yet on me. So goes like this. I'm full here. Water is good. I need to eat twice, but that's gonna be it. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed this and thank you for watching.